He's not ready.
He's not
He
ready.
wants to go get a drink.
He went to go get a drink.
He wants to go get a drink. Give the poor man a minute to go get a drink.
Yeah.
Pitter patter, get at her.
No, we're back. We're back without the DM. So, Mom, how do you feel about this squirrel situation?
Well, I don't think I was expecting 3 or more, or squirrels, period, that we're going to fight back.
Well, you could run towards us and we could join the fight. Remember what happened under Rob, the last...
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
I'm really liking the sound pads that Tim has been adding to tabletop audio. I mean, I can't wait till someone pours a drink or lights a cigarette or even knocks on a door. Like, it's all... Got it all here. It's just like, can't wait to use this stuff.
Well, I'm looking at what you've got, and it's pretty impressive.
You can hear. You're on this. Oh, it's not me. Like I said, this you can find this stuff online. Like this is a DM's dream.
Yeah.
And it's free.
We like free.
You know, it's free. It's free stuff. Let me just pull up the camera here. See if I can't get us back into.
So I'm running into a problem that I can't seem to put down his character onto this map.
Okay.
Do you know why that might be?
Well, what I do is get the combat tracker up.
Right.
And drag the pictures from the top into it. So we're all combat ready. And then take the character from the combat tracker, drop them on the map, and it'll be designated automatically as friendly, foe, or neutral.
Right. Okay.
And that way, let me just slide this camera a bit here.
Too many things open.
There we go.
What's for dinner?
You or the squirrel? Whoever loses the fight. That's what we're having. That's what we're cooking.
Nice. So you're all cannibals?
Yeah. Well, you know, we have trail rations. So getting into the second edition rule set aspect, Joe. How are we holding up here? Like I mentioned, the sustain, it's up to the DM. I mean, we're doing a homebrew world, and it's obviously up to, you know, the GM how immersive in rules, you know, let her flow or let it go, as well as how much grinding, rule grinding, you know, could possibly slow the game compared to just... you know, let fly.
Like for sustaining, it is. Hold on.
Kind of quiet there, Joe.
Oh, sorry. Is that better?
A little bit. I don't know if you got to bring up Zoom or bring it in, but... Oh, can you kill the fan?
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to load it. It's taking forever. So I'm running a lot of crap right now. So.
No problem.
Yeah, like sustain is. Do you believe it is a wilderness check? I'm not
okay.
sure.
No, it's just you know, we're back. We're streaming the second bit, and since our DM is absent for a moment, I thought we would tap into the Simply Second Edition podcast / you know, show aspect where we like to discuss a little bit of the rule set before we re-engage in the story.
Okay, just let me quickly find it.
You how you holding up here? I mean, like, Corey hasn't played with us. Like, there's the Josh joke. Okay, here's an example. Okay, we all played with our buddy Josh. He loved playing Minotaurs. We're playing second edition D&D, and I don't think you gamed D&D with Josh. You were playing the sci-fi stuff with us.
I did mostly sci-fi stuff, but I am familiar with, you know.
Well, we all went to high school together. I transferred high schools in the senior year, and you guys were already groups and little packages of 12. But there's this like these 2 and these 4 and these 6 people, and you could just kind of branch it all out to like a dozen guys. And when I made the Josh joke, I was looking at you, and then I realized it's like Cheryl knows Josh, Joe knows Josh. It's like he's our Minotaur.
Yeah, so to like find food or shelter for free is either a society or survival check, depending on where you are. Survival if you're in the wilderness, society if you're in a town.
Okay.
And with that lovely little roll.
And perception to find hiding monsters, which you did. You did magnificently.
Yeah.
You did a great job.
Like I didn't do.
Try not to use too many bolts.
Can everybody see that? Are we all good?
Yep.
Now, I'm going to say he's not too far away, so if you want to come on from the left side of the map when you hear him screaming for help, that will be where you come, anywhere on this left edge.
All right.
I think you should be able to drop in.
Let's cue us some battle music and get it on.
Oh my.
Fire up those bolts. So, well, we're unaware. Like DM hasn't said we know what's going on, right?
Oh, absolutely. You have no idea what's going on. I just, decided I was going looking for grub, and next thing you know, I'm getting attacked.
Damn squirrels.
Exactly. Damn squirrels.
So that's the one you shot at, if you can see that.
What's that?
The one in the center of the tree is the one you shot at.
A giant stone.
You can see all that, right?
I can see the big G.
Yeah, I can see.
Awesome. Danny, is that where you want to be? I think you should be able to move your character around now. I mean, you can put your...
Just grab the map, pull it down, and then you can hit the click button there to paste it.
Can I be closer?
Yeah, you can be closer. You had a high enough sneak and suspicion,
Okay.
and just try to keep... even though I have it on locks, it's going to hit every other one, so try to put it in the middle of the square. It should go directly there.
Okay.
Let's fleur-de-lis to pan around the map.
How about this? Is this like a bush?
Hold it up.
Yeah, that's a bush.
Okay.
Can you move it up halfway?
Oh,
like,
see,
do you see what I'm saying?
I see.
See what?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Is
Good.
that better?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
I see my skills and stuff and rolls.
Right, so then you just constantly click back on your character, like up here. Yeah, bring yourself up, kill yourself later when you... Yeah.
Got it.
Because you'll be starting this mess out. You can actually see... all of these, so I can turn them all on. So there you go.
Just out of curiosity, like how many hexes out are we from the ridge of the mountain line here?
You would be into that last hex. So by tomorrow, or then by the next day, you'll make it to the campsite.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Are we I think we're good.
Oh, yeah.
Jeff, whenever you're ready.
Oh, we have been. We've been live
Awesome.
for 5 minutes. We just decided to lean on the rule side of Simply Second Edition because technically you're doing a one-shot within the show.
Right. So, Danny, you're first up with your perception skill in craziness. So, what would you like to do?
I pull my short bow and shoot.
So, I believe you just have to select what you're doing.
Okay.
Click on, you should be able to click whichever squirrel and it should highlight it, and then you should be able to do whatever action you want against it.
Okay, well, let's see. Let's hope this works.
So remember that
Never had any luck with this at all.
the targeting, as the GM, you can actually force the target for her.
Well, I was gonna go for number 2.
Yeah.
I clicked on it, but it didn't do anything.
If you click on Danny's crosshairs,
Right.
a drop-down menu will appear, and then there's a button with a crosshair on it, which you actually drag onto the foe.
Yep. There you go. Try that again.
Okay. Whoops.
Joe and Cheryl are still really quiet. I don't know why. I just need you right in the mics.
18.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay.
And roll your damage.
3.
That should be showing up on this guy, but it's not.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Never mind. Yeah, you definitely notice that your arrow binks off
Okay.
the squirrel. You know you hit it, but it's called a stone squirrel for a reason.
For a reason. All right.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Did she just disappear the camp? Was she maybe stalking him? Like
Yeah, she rolled a stealth check and was been following him since he left.
Because if I'm lost, like I don't mean the character, I mean the player, then the audience is lost.
Yes. So she, in the background, has been secretly doing things that you guys haven't been able to see. She has accumulated quite a few things out of the for the audience's sakes.
Okay.
That she has accumulated stuff from the quartermaster.
You can save that till that becomes relevant. I just meant like in the scene, 3 at the campfire.
And in this scene, Danny decided that she needed to follow this poor delusional man out to.
She's after your squirrel.
Well,
out there.
She can have all 3 of them.
So now it's. Are you going to yell for anything or?
Yeah. I yell heads up to the camp.
Okay.
How far away are we?
Like I said, he wasn't that deep into the woods, so I'm saying once we finish this round, you guys can put yourselves on the map and roll initiative. So perception check, whatever your perception check is to hear them yell for you, will basically be your initiative.
I'm pretty sure our screams will fall on deaf ears.
Okay.
So that was
I think you need to put us in the tracker before we roll, or it's not gonna. It may not take. Possibly. Can we put ourselves in the tracker? Nope.
Yeah,
nope.
I think you can.
No, I cannot.
You can't?
Nope.
Yeah, you might be right. It might have to be done beforehand. I thought I could add you. What is this button? Can I add? Create item? I can create an item.
Some perception at 23.
Let's see if I can do this. Nope. Delete item. I'll come back to that. So,
We're very.
Oh, there's Dr. Quack.
We're very perceptive. 23, 22. Turn to Ook. Do you care?
Natural 20.
Yeah.
I hear something.
Yeah, but do we care?
I hear a damsel in distress. Do you care about a damsel in distress?
Oh yeah, yes, of course.
That's right. There's my hero.
Well, I didn't know you were gone. You were sneaking away.
It's a damsel in distress.
We just
I don't know who the voice is.
Hey, Ak, do you have a token or anything you want showing, or just want me to grab something?
Just grab anything.
Okay.
I'm just trying to fit everything on my screens because this map is huge.
Damn. I will eventually. There you go. Yeah, you can just drag the token in, and then it'll go in there, and then you guys rolled a 23, and Ak, you got a 22. So on the next turn, you will be in as Flint. And should be able to just, let's see here, put you in somewhere. No, it still won't let me drag you out there. Oh, it's because that's not the token. Nope, still can't do it. Weird.
What's the matter?
I could put you in the tracker, but I can't seem to put your character in. Ah, there we go. I figured it out. I gotcha. It's because you didn't have a token, so you should now be able to move your characters to wherever you want to come in on from this edge.
Yep. Nope.
So, let's see here. This is giant rat squirrel number 1.
Giant rat squirrel.
Stone giant rat squirrel. You, sir, are going to take.
It's a tiny giant. What?
15 feet. He's going to scurry down the tree, jump at your face, claws extended, and attack you, good sir. And miss dramatically. Critically miss. So there you go. He sails right over your head. And is rightly pissed that you have attacked his buddy. And then the third one that you actually shot at is going to not like you either. And I'm sorry, how do you actually pronounce your name in this here game?
Beefert? Meefert?
Meefert.
Meefert.
Meefert. Meefert. Okay.
Yes,
Meefert,
yes, Johnny.
You,
Yes, Johnny.
yes. Meefert, you are 5'10". Do you have anything that is an attack of opportunity? You can make it because that squirrel totally just walked through your spacing. I don't know if you do. I know the fighters get attacks of opportunity.
I don't believe I do unless I can cast a spell.
What, you're a druid?
Yes.
I don't think so, Joe.
No. I don't think so.
Sorry, Joe,
no.
you're still on rules lawyer duty, baby.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, sorry. No, you do not. It is just fighter and fighter type classes.
All right. Well, in that case, he's going to bite you.
Ow.
And it's a hit. He comes down, jumps onto you. Now you're realizing this squirrel's a lot heavier than he looks. And
He's got rocks in his pockets.
Apparently. Biggins.
He is going to hit you for 2 damage.
Ow.
And then the last stone squirrel. Giant stone squirrel.
That's a solid hit, man.
Absolutely. Crushed my kneecap.
Going to come after Danny because it didn't like an arrow plinking off of it. And it's going to try to do its 2-action claw attack and completely miss. So there we have it. Now, Miffert, your turn. I feel like if I say it fast enough, it sounds right.
It's all good. Stone squirrels. So I think I'm going to rethink my... We're going to eat these for dinner. Because I think they're going to be like chewing rocks.
I'm sorry. That's what I do as a DM. I just say it real fast and hopefully they don't know as I blew it.
It's all good. We won't hold it against
you. It's on
you.
like page 2 of how to be a DM.
Yeah,
I think we're going to cast Ray of Frost.
Ooh.
Very good.
Sweet.
You like that?
For an 11.
Oh,
Yes, the
oh,
sound.
oh, wait, let me know if you hit before I cue the cool ice bell noise.
So what I believe you can do this is if you click on the same targeting reticle that's on the combat tracker.
Yep. So just
and then and put it on the thing that you want to attack. You
Oh, yes. Okay.
and that's just against its normal AC, correct? It doesn't get a reflex save or anything like that. Ray of Frost.
I'm just checking. Looking for the right button to push. Make a spell attack roll. The ray deals cold damage equal to 1d4 plus your ability modifier. Normal damage. Critical. Heightened. No.
Okay, then just go ahead and re-roll that, just so we can get it on the tracker.
Oh.
And well, your first. I was trying to be nice. Your first roll would have been a miss anyhow.
You just piss it off, dude.
You're I want cold meat. Okay.
Freeze dry.
Are you going to do anything else? Maybe take a retreating action?
I think that I am definitely going to retreat as far as a couple of spaces anyway. So, I guess I really can't go very far, can I? How far can I go? How do I do that?
You haven't used your disengaging is an action, correct? I believe disengaging is an action, but I don't know if you get to move your full speed after that.
Get that over there. See the plate, the list? Yeah. Printed that off for you. It's like all your basic actions and how many chevrons and stuff. It's a copy of the screen, which of course I have right here in front of me, and I'm not even reading.
Basic actions.
Yeah. Striding, standing, releasing, readying.
Run away.
Yeah, we're looking.
Aid, crawl, delay, drop.
There's no
escape. I've got an escape. No, that's when grappled, restrained.
Because I don't think it really matters, since only unless they get an attack of opportunity as a special ability, it doesn't affect like it used to.
Yeah, so it's.
But I just wanted to make sure we're using the right terminology.
It's stride away as opposed to.
Yeah,
run
you just
away.
so you can move your full speed, just stride back.
Okay.
Seems.
That's what I figured. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't like a disengagement thing that we needed to do first.
No, there probably is, but we'll look it up next week.
Yeah, we'll just move forward. Okay.
And then that's a lot of squirrel.
Well, if they weren't stones, they would have been yummy.
All right, so now we're back at the top of the encounter with Danny. It is your turn. You've got a squirrel who is rather pissed and spitting.
Okay. Well, I want to back up.
We'll do so then.
You're liking the epic I got going on here?
I think it's great.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's called stepping if you move 5 feet. 5 to 10 feet. It's called a step.
Okay. Well, I moved 20. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's a stride. That's up to your normal speed.
Okay.
Oh, right. Because stepping, you don't trigger reactions. There's no attack of
Right.
opportunity, but a lot of monsters have a reaction action that they can dump on you.
Okay.
So it's like.
And do I have any actions left?
No, you still have 2 because that's only striding is 1.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, I know my arrow didn't do much before, but
Pray it does now.
I still want to shoot it.
Okay. You can do that. I believe you're still targeted as
Okay.
the squirrel just scares you so much right now that you just shot completely. Like
Okay.
you almost hit the other squirrels. That's
As long as I hit something.
You almost did. All right. Dr. Quack, you came running in after the screams. You heard 2 distinct female screams. Came running.
One from One from Lady and one from Mom Meefrit. Okay. All right.
And you are seeing two rather medium dog-sized squirrels. Their fur seems to have stony bits over like shoulders and necks and places like that. And they are definitely charging at your party members.
Oh.
Pissed.
I make popcorn. This is going to be a good show. I mean, I make, you know what? As an action, I pull the blowgun.
Okay.
As another action, I pull the alchemical component. Oh, hang on. I think I got this backwards. We spent so much time this last time. I pull the alchemical components to make the venom that I tried to use a couple of shows ago, and I mix them.
Right.
And then I end my turn by pulling out the blowgun, and that's 3 actions. Pull the stuff I need, mix them together as an action, then, you know, pull the weapon, and next round I'll load and shoot.
So I was reading this. So basically what you're actually doing is making and applying the substance on the thing that you're going to use. And then on your next turn, you're going to draw it and use it, basically.
Yes, sorry. Right. So I pull the stuff, I mix the stuff, and then I apply it to a dart.
Okay.
And I'm done.
That's what I needed to hear, was what you're applying it to.
I'm done. And then next round, I will pull my blowgun and start shooting. Move in, probably, too.
All right. Giant stone squirrel. You guys didn't do anything, so it's not going to care about the rest of you. 20 feet, which it's going to run and make its jumping 2-claw attack.
So there's targeting by dumping the dice on him, or if you want to pull up his target.
Oh, this is bad.
Please describe it in gore and dice.
This squirrel was just charging at you and jumped, claws out like something out of like the squirrel from Ice Ages, like just with fangs and claws, just like and like latches onto your face, and it's just grabs onto your neck and just starts tearing into it. For 12 damage.
Oh my.
Ouch.
I got a problem. I got a big problem. And I'm just assumed that I'm squirting blood everywhere.
There it is. That's the one I was looking for. That's the one I was looking for. Nasty growls.
So please inform the audience. How are you doing, Mifrit?
Wow. I would believe that since I am grasping, I would drop my crossbow and grasp this vile creature who is attempting to decapitate my head from my body and try to pull it.
I think he meant tell him about your hit point loss.
Oh, well, I'm getting there. And I'm squirting blood everywhere while I'm barely surviving with a measly 3 hit points.
So you had like 17 and you're down to 3?
Piss off the squirrels,
something like that,
boys
yes.
and girls.
Yes.
Wow.
Huh.
I heard.
Okay.
I'm not going hunting ever again.
I'm gonna miss you.
I'm not going hunting ever again.
You see this. This squirrel just flew out of the grass. It looks like a miniature German shepherd from your angle.
Retreat.
And it just is latched onto Mifrit's neck. And you, there's a lot of blood, and none of it's the things that you want to have bleeding. What would you like to do, good sir?
I will move, or stride, sorry.
How about you run really fast, Forrest?
But that is striding. I don't think there's a run. Is there running in this game? It's just like lots of stride.
And I will attack.
Don't you have one of those fancy big axes?
Can't hear you, Joe.
I will attack the giant squirrel. Is that better?
Yes, with stone shoulder pads and.
Yeah.
Okay. So who's sorry that I bought an armored wagon to retreat to? Anyone? Anyone? No.
Where's
The
your armor?
wagon is not being attacked.
That's because we should be in it and on it. Safety.
How do I target?
Who told
it?
somebody else to go hunting?
There's the little target reticle next to the little green face of friendliness. If you click that, it brings down your options, and there should be another target reticle. And just drag it on top of whatever you want to attack.
I'm going to beat him in his sleep.
The target symbol.
Sorry, I didn't hear any of that because there's other.
Okay, so on your combat tracker, next to the little green happy face, there's a little thing that says targets. Click on that, and that should drop down a little menu that has little crosshairs in it. You want to take those crosshairs and drag it onto the thing you want to attack.
Because the only tracker I have on is not a combat tracker. It's just this.
He means in your name. Like find yourself in the combat tracker list and towards the.
Which I can't see anywhere. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, swords crossed at the top of your screen on the right.
Because I have so many maps and so many things here.
Okay. Top right screen, there's several buttons. The ones with the sword crossed is your combat tracker.
Yep.
Okay, bring it up. Find yourself in the list.
Yep.
To the right of the list, you'll see a symbol. Looks like a circle with crosshair kind of thing. Click on it. A drop-down menu appears. There's another crosshair on a button. Drag that button on top of your foe.
Oh, man. Where is that? Squirrel number 1.
Yeah, that's... I'm not seeing it either. I think you have to do it. We don't have crosshairs in our...
No,
we don't.
That's what you're like.
Yeah.
You know all this stuff. I'm like,
I'm so used to the DM's view.
No, I could have sworn there was a way for you guys to do that yourselves.
We could drop dice onto the bad guy, and it targets him.
That's what I did.
The dice rolls are really lousy.
There you go. You should be good now. Sorry, just remind me that next time. Until we figure out, because I could have sworn there was a way for you guys.
Sorry,
to
I'm
do
so
it.
used to running this as a DM, where the DM can set up targets and you're good to go.
No, I just got to get into a habit of doing it. That's all.
So if you're DMing, ladies and gentlemen, that would totally have worked. If you're playing, pull up your character sheet.
Go ahead. You should be good. You should be good now. Ak, you're all set up on target 1.
Does a 22.
That's a critical, my friend.
Woohoo.
You are way over their AC.
Awesome.
This is what happens when you have fighting a creature that has low AC and you don't actually roll a critical traditionally. This is, what is it, over 10 over the AC?
Yep.
Yes.
That you get the critical. So there you go.
So for 13 points of damage.
Yep.
Is he still up?
He is not.
All right.
He is way. He's definitely gone. Stone Squirrel 1. Stone Squirrel 1 is,
Okay, and with my last action, I will lay on hands on Meaford. By the power of Cernel.
I'm beginning to like this green guy.
Awesome. Can we have that prayer again?
By the power of Cernel. I have a big whopping 6.
You actually said law in time with the sound effect of law that I just plugged in. That's why Corey and I are giggling at you, because we're like, we're playing with the soundboard to add some oomph and distract.
Yeah, so that's 6 hit points you regain, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, good sir.
And I am done.
All right.
And also,
Okay.
you gain +2 bonus to your AC for 1 round.
Okay.
Oh, very nice.
So, for your all's benefit, do you want me to delete this token off of here or leave it on?
You can hit the eyeball underneath the token itself on the tracker and just make it invisible.
Yep. No, I wasn't sure what you all would like
It's up to you.
aesthetically or whatever. I'll make it invisible. That makes it
Yeah,
easier.
you can leave the bodies for us to search.
All right. So
sinks into the
is that
ground.
everything? So you Ak attacked, killed, and now has healed a fellow
Show off.
traveler.
Show off.
Do
Go Ock.
You the man. You the man.
Mifrit, do you need me to add the health in, or can you do that on your end?
That's a good question. Can I do that on my end?
That's the person in the yellow shirt sitting right beside you.
I'm pouting.
He
I doesn't want to walk in my cart. Apparently, he has a magical skill set that overrides my surgery. I'm pouting. I'm gonna take my toys and go home on my turn.
Listen, Dad.
You know what?
Do you want to set me up here?
Oh, now I'm dad. Now I'm dad. He's getting his ass kicked by a bunch of rodents, and I get
well,
to
no,
be
aren't
dad.
we supposed to go after Dad? Isn't Dad supposed to be the protector of the family?
Oh yeah,
Like, come on here.
Ock's your daddy. That's who your daddy is.
No, Ak is the man.
Uh-huh.
He is the man. Soon he's going to be the myth, and then he'll be the legend.
I'm sorry. What was the question?
I need to add some hit points in. And
Oh, okay.
how do I do that?
Just overwrite your wounds and make them less.
Right here.
Yeah. So like, how much did?
6.
All right.
So I need
So
to make this 8.
there you go.
And I get a +2 for my.
AC for 1 round.
How do I do that?
Ooh.
That is very exciting.
Go up to your. Here. Like,
Stone squirrel.
you know what? I'll follow along with what I do, and then
Done.
the whole world sees it. So you pull up this. You go into your combat tab.
Combat.
There's your AC.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you can put a miscellaneous bonus of 2 on the end here. Miscellaneous bonus of 2.
Thank you, sir.
I have on record that you used to say miscellaneous, Mr. Gibson, and that's why I said it, because it's Joe's miscellaneous bonus that he gave you.
Thanks, Dad.
No problem.
I hate you guys so much.
It's only beginning.
I'll see you next week. And every week. I'm so glad this is a one-shot. So, I'm sorry to detract GM.
He's good.
He's moving
is what you're
things.
saying, right?
He's the DM's moving
Little
things.
help here.
Well, while you were healing him, I attacked him again and missed, so you're good. And then I am now going to attack Danny.
Little help.
That's what you get for sneaking off alone.
Oh, shut up.
Where is she? I thought we left her back at the campfire. She was so stealthy.
She was making s'mores.
That is a hit. Almost a critical.
Uh-oh.
4 damage
Okay.
to you. Which, yeah, there you go. That's already tracked. Very good. I do like
Okay.
that. All right. Mivrit, you are not bleeding to death anymore. You've got another squirrel trying to gnaw at your ankles. And Ak, the man, soon to be legend, is at your back.
Oh, and what shall we ever do? How many points
Really?
do I have left? I have
He
9.
goes from one roadkill to legend overnight.
Well, not yet. He says soon to be
Right.
legend. It's not time.
Hmm.
Well, depends how much he saves my ass again later. Let's see. Oh, this dude is within reach. I am going to reach out and cast Shocking Grasp on this little devil.
All right.
Oh my.
That'd be a
Still a little disoriented from all the blood loss.
What
Is that
happened?
what we're going with?
What happened?
All right.
The legend is coming really quick.
What happened? I missed it. It's just dark out here.
You can still move if you want to move.
Yeah. I'm going like way back here.
Stand behind me.
Run! Quickly. I stride away.
Very good. That would bring us to Danny.
Okay. So it's in my face. I'm going to drop my bow and pull my new shiny dagger.
I don't like. I
Stab
don't
him.
like how you said new. It's like everybody.
Oh,
No.
Very disappointed.
She went shopping with the other secret girl shopper place.
I rolled a 6.
She ripped off Johnny the quartermaster. Is that what you're saying?
Something like that.
So, do you want to run away from it again?
Yeah, I will take some more steps back.
Okay, you don't have to just go back. You could go sideways or whatever. These things do not have a reaction.
Okay, I will go this way. Oh, can I move that far?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah, I think so. You have a speed of 30?
30, I think. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. All right. Dr. Quack.
Okay, a couple of questions for the DM. So since we're like man gnomes, is our speed increased? I'm not considered a small creature, a medium size.
Yeah, you would have the speed of a half elf, which is 30, I believe.
Right on. Okay. So let's go with is there any like what can I actually see? Like it's dark. I have low light vision. Like I can see these guys frolicking around here. I just realized with a ranged weapon.
So you would be able to see definitely the one that kept on coming after Mifrit.
Okay.
But I would say that it would be a little bit out of your line of sight for the other one.
All right. I will.
But you do notice that Danny keeps seeming to move around a lot.
Okay. 5, 10, 15. If I go any more than 15 feet, I'm going to draw aggro of that squirrel off of the legend, and I don't want to do that. And I'm not completely aware what she's up to, so I will move 10 feet. I'll stride 10 feet past Meaford the Meek over here.
Stop it.
Be a step back from Ook, who's 10 feet off this squirrel, and open myself up for open myself up for a clean shot. Could I please have you target giant stone squirrel number 3 for me, please?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sitting here with a dripping dart. So as an action, I have to pull my blowgun. I've moved. That's a second action, and now I've got
You can attack.
Yeah, but I got a load, don't I?
What's the load action for a blowgun? Is it 1?
Yeah. Why, can I load while I'm walking or no? Not really.
It's a blowgun.
Not without quick draw.
Yeah. So I moved. Yeah, I'm still, I'm an action short. So I move up, I pull the gun, and I load, and I'm ready for a shot.
How are you ever going to make it to legend status like that?
I'm hanging back with a ranged weapon to keep my live status going. That's for.
Oh yeah,
I'm more concerned with live status.
Take a dig at the guy who's hurting. Thanks.
Well, Ak healed you.
Yeah, that's
anyway,
why he's the man.
I'm done. Ook.
I'm dead.
Ak, lean in the microphone, dude.
You know what though? I'm willing to do it this way. Part of preparing the dart would have been to load it. So I'm going to say that dart's already in the tube.
DM's discretion.
So you can go ahead and attack.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I came late to the party. I don't want to get screaming.
Go ahead. I'm just saying. I think
all
that
right.
I will.
I will take the DM's generosity, but for those of you at home listening, I'm totally cool with having held back till the next round. But since my new friends need me, and I you know what? I will
come on. Use that hot air for something useful.
I will spend my hero point to do this to pull this action.
Okay.
To go. How about that? Now we're all fairsy.
Okay.
We're all fairsy squaresy. I'm out of actions, and then I heroically. Not legendarily, I'm working on it, but heroically spend my point to do more than a regular half gnome can at this time of need, and blow my gun.
Oh my!
Help me.
Well, that's sticking.
Yep, right past Ook's ear, towards the squirrel.
Ak.
Beside the squirrel. Hit the squirrel with a 14, perhaps. Yes.
Yes, that hits.
Okay. Here comes the piercing, non-lethal blowgun damage of 0. Squirrel resisted. But the poison.
That's a fortitude save for me.
Oh, you want to know about the poison? Well, I'm so glad you asked. Let's go into my... Oh, you know what? I think this is a different version of me compared to the one I played under Rob, and I don't have the basic, the low-level...
If you go into the items and start typing it in, it should just show up in there.
Okay. Well, there's probably a kick-in time, so like I said...
It's centipede, right?
Yeah, it's the basic cheapo, like, something.
It's giant centipede poison. Here we go. It is a DC 17 Fortitude save. I will.
For what?
Do you want me to drop this into your character sheet?
Yeah. If I can afford it, like I said, I know we were looking at like best. I thought it was like pumping medicine. We were using like anesthetic.
Anesthetic.
That's because I was a doctor. Right? I was like making this heavy anesthetic, and it was like, well, he'll take a penalty while he snarls at me. But I don't think I was dropping people any one kind of round here. So.
Grr.
Here,
however, since somebody ripped off Johnny and you guys had extra money, and remember I specifically stated last session or earlier on in the stream how I was trying to buy alchemical components.
Yeah.
This I'll milk the DM for, going, since I was stated to look for the stuff I need, a decent venom would be hopefully something I needed.
Yeah, it's a level 1 item. So
awesome.
Yeah,
okay.
You could have found that easily.
All right, so go into...
I dropped it in your inventory, sir, so it should be in there.
I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Here we go. Okay.
Yep.
So let's show the world. Activation, 3 interact. So does that mean it takes a full round until it kicks into them?
No, that was the interaction it took to coat the needle.
Oh.
That was what we were talking about.
Oh.
So that's what that is.
So
That's already done.
Yeah, well, I thought it would only take 1 chevron to interact. It takes 2 more, so I'm not at the beginning of this hero action round. I'm like right at the end of it. But anyway.
No, that was your previous turn, though.
Yes.
You're thinking of it the wrong way.
Yeah, the old way.
Yeah, and they're right, because you said in the last turn, I get out my stuff, I make my thing, I make my dart, make my poison. So it's already done. The activation is done. It's ready to go.
Yeah, but the thing is that activation takes 3 actions. Pulling,
but it's a poison. That's what I'm saying.
It's all together.
Okay.
Pulling, the loading.
Okay.
That's all 3.
Okay.
That's why it takes the full round to do it.
All right. DC 17.
Okay. Here we go. Fortitude save. 13. Giant centipede.
Stage 1 is D6 poison damage.
Okay, roll that, sir.
5.
And this is on Squirrel 3.
Yep. And it gets worse
damage.
If he keeps failing saves, the stages go up, right, Joe? And then he takes worse.
That is correct.
Awesome. I'm helping.
It's about time. You and your Minotaur.
But we don't know yet.
Yeah, I just kind of I run up heroically and spend a hero point to go. Wait for it.
Wait for it.
I hit him.
Yeah, does it say it actually has to do damage? That's the only thing I was questionable about for later purposes.
What? The blowgun says non-lethal, no damage because it's a pin. It's what I inject into it's what I coat the.
It's just that you have to hit, right? That's all
I did hit earlier on. Look.
Yeah, I know you did hit. I know.
I checked the chat, man. 14 said I hit.
You were waiting for something that's a legend. Wait for it. Derry?
Yeah, Derry. That guy is dead. All right, Ak.
All right.
The legendary.
The legendary. I will stride forward. And can you target giant squirrel number 3 for me, please?
Giant squirrel number 3? That is poisoned.
That's fine.
Hope he doesn't bite you.
Yeah.
There you go, good sir. You are ready to attack and do damage.
And I will. As soon as I make room. And I
Ooh. Yay. That's a critical. Another one. Very good.
With the dog slicer.
Have you got your monitor on a shelf? Like, I know the mic's down in front of you, and he's way up like this, looking everywhere, and he's talking. He's got a monitor up there, and he's got a monitor up there. Talking to the mic, damn it.
There you go.
Are you going to rename the sword to the Squirrel Slicer?
Yes.
Stone Squirrel Slicer.
Alright. Damage. I did roll my damage.
The Squicer.
Ah, there you go. I like it.
Alright, try that again. There we go.
and you just decapitate this other
15
one. Like
points of
you're
damage
not
to him?
even like trying. You're just like, guys, what are you doing? You're running away. What's going on here?
Right.
Oh no! Everybody fear the squirrel.
Right at the neck where my dart went in. He like cuts the dart in half. There's no evidence I even helped at all.
Dr. Quack, I hope dinner's gonna be ready soon. I'm building up an appetite.
You catch it, I'll cook it.
All right, and then I will.
Not that one. It's tainted with venom. I don't want to eat that one. Don't eat squirrel number 3.
Oh my.
Can I see the last one?
Yes. Oh, yeah. You're close enough.
10, 15, 20, 25. I will stride. Aha! And I am done.
All right. 3 is dead. Wish there was a way to...
Joe, maybe you bring up your Zoom.
Oh, or I could just move closer to my mic.
Please.
The thing is, I have.
I know the setup is you can't help it, but
It's because I'm
for the guy that texted me today about my earlier stream about how
you
low
are
my
very quiet, hun.
like how low my mic is. It's like I can't edit this. We're live. Get in there. The action music is blurring him out. I can't hear him over all the action legendary music.
Is that better?
Thank you.
This last squirrel, it sees you more than it sees our redhead. So
Oh, thank God.
it's jumping. It just like
You're welcome.
kicked up dust and jumped right at you.
He-
2 claws extended.
Yeah, he's got
It's like, ooh, green hungry.
yeah.
And misses. Yay. This one just does not want to hit anybody.
The screaming
It forgot to
death
go
rolls.
to the office today and get its claws done.
No,
All right.
no manicures for squirrel number 3.
Oh wow.
Mifrit, your turn.
Oh, me. I don't want to get involved with these guys anymore. They freaking bit me already.
Head on down to Satyrs and Sandals in the Fern Gully there and get your claws done.
Oh, yeah. All right. So I'm just going to take a little stride over 10, 15, 20, 25. A little stride over here.
Oh, he's learning. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I got to learn something.
No, I got terminology
All right,
down.
so let's see. Let me have a little look here at this. I think that I can probably... No, that's a touch.
You should do a fireball.
I think that,
right there.
I think that is a great idea. I can...
No.
No.
Do a fireball.
Oh, yeah, no. I don't think we're going to fireball anybody.
Call
Don't
lightning.
you dare.
Chain
He
lightning.
doesn't have a fireball. He's first level druid.
You're right. Wall of water.
I don't. Well,
Wall
if
of
the
water.
DM says you could, then I guess it's going to be like.
Well, you know what? We're not going to do that. We're
Okay.
going to try Tanglefoot. We're going to cast Tanglefoot.
Okay.
Oh wait, I gotta.
I do. Did I? Are you? Just want to make sure you're actually. Let me make sure you're. There we go. Go ahead and hit that button again. If you can. There we go. All right. Do I need to make a fortitude or is that just an automatic?
A vine covered in sticky sap appears from the thin air, flicking from your hand and lashing itself to the target. The target takes a 10-foot circumstance penalty to speeds for 1 round. It can attempt to escape against your spell DC to remove the penalty.
Okay, so it's turn then. All right. That brings us to Danny.
Alrighty. I am going to throw my dagger at it.
Okay.
You see, Joe. See how she tilts her chin down.
Take that.
I'm just giving Joe hell because he literally texted me during a stream
17?
today.
There you go. That'll hit.
Please?
Yeah.
All right.
Roll damage.
Whoops. Hold on. Sorry.
Oh, somebody in the chat.
2.
The dagger just skips right off of one of its rock shoulders and just
Dang it!
goes out into the woods somewhere, into the grass.
Don't do that to me.
Make a perception check to see if your eyes can follow where your dagger landed.
I will spend the rest of the evening finding it.
Okay, Dr. Quack.
Yes.
Your turn, sir. We still got one more.
24.
All right, you can find it after combat without a problem.
Awesome.
Depends. Did I just deplete my venom supply?
Yeah, that was just one shot. So you can still make another venom thing this turn, and then next turn.
Well, I don't want to taint the meat. I guess it's just on for, you know. So I will drop the blowgun for free. Right,
Yep.
right. Pull my crossbow, load, and shoot.
Okay.
Now, if I can get the top right corner square past, no, I think Meaford's giving him the good old shield bonus, but I think it's only like +1 in this game, not +4.
But Milford isn't in combat with it, so I don't.
Yeah, but he's in my way. I got to shoot through a friendly to get to the opponent.
Right, and he's in combat, so is that a -4 then on the attack?
If you hit me, I'm going to beat you in your sleep.
No, I don't hit you. You just happen to give extra cover to the bad guy.
Yeah, because cover has changed
Yeah.
a little bit. Because it's now soft cover.
Right.
So is
Yeah,
my
cover
numbers
now.
correct still? Or
it's only +1.
Yeah, but he's
I
also
do
worried
mean-
about the fact that you're in melee. Now the shot goes past Mifrit, only giving a +1 soft cover as opposed to ye old +4 shield bonus. The bolt continues, and now there's you meleeing with the target.
It's the same thing.
so just be a -1/-1, or just -1 total?
-1 total.
Yeah, because
Total, okay.
I'm not shooting through you.
All right, let's do that then.
Sweet.
Just
So
-1.
it's either -1 or +1 to its AC, or plus.
Let's just go with the -1 if you want to just add it to your modifier.
Haha. 18 with modifiers after what? -1, so 17.
So that'll hit.
All right.
Oh, I need to make you. Hold on, let me make your character shoot at that.
Ready?
And
Give me a
Steady.
second. There you go.
And-
Go.
Fire!
3 damage, 0 stone giant squirrel resisted. What the? I hit it! I hit it!
You did. The bolt just dinged off of it.
ting.
I didn't see a thing.
Bloody squirrel. Oh, shut up.
If you really want to think about it, realize that all of the projectile weapons seem to be causing no damage, and the dog slicer isn't having that problem. So what does the dog slicer have that the other ones do not?
It's a slashing weapon, not a piercing weapon.
Very
Divine
good.
intervention.
Yes.
And it's wielded by a legendary figure, so I mean that adds like a +20.
Are there
to it,
gods
right?
in this world I can shake my fist at so that Jared gets the message? Because I'm.
Yes, there is.
All right,
You can also cuss at your ancestors.
Oh no! I cuss at his ancestors and the frickin' squirrel's ancestors.
Yes, now you're getting it.
There we go.
There you go.
Okay.
That I'll give you a +1 to.
And I'm done.
But it still bounces off. But,
And I'm done.
so that brings us to Ak.
Right.
Your turn.
Can you please target giant stone squirrel number 2 for me?
Yes, I can.
I missed a great opportunity to actually cuss a squirrel's ancestry. Think about this. A python moment gone when I could have
You're good,
said
sir.
I could have said your mother was a hamster. And your father smelled of
Elderberry.
yeah. Exactly. I'm sorry.
Where is it? I think a roll in the little box.
Why is my
Yay!
Hit.
DM's got a target on me. I've got this 40-foot line going right past your ear on my screen.
Well, I always...
Move your cursor, damn it. No need to rub it in.
So
That's. I don't know why the cursor's there. There we go. All right. Yeah, good job. 9 damage.
is it still
It's
standing?
still standing.
I will swing again.
It's a miss.
And I'll swing the last time.
Swing, bada.
Nice.
And it's a hit. He's getting frustrated, people. He's really hungry.
So are we.
And then
it is dead.
For a big whopping 7 points of damage.
Good job, gentleman and lady. That will give you each a total of, if I'm doing this correct, 60 XP.
Woohoo!
Yay!
And
Excellent.
something that I am trying to do, since they do offer it in this, is if you do want to spend the time, those of you who have the skills, to see if you can salvage anything from the bodies, that will be something you can do.
I go get my weapons.
Yep, you knew where it is, so you can pick that up without a problem.
Yeah, and my bow that I dropped.
And my dart, and I suck out the venom, and...
Is there anything left of my bolt?
You can search for it. They both bounced off of it, so there's a possibility.
Rabbit stew tonight with a side of granite.
Apparently. Okay, I'm going to do a little search around for my bolt, as well as cast a detect magic spell.
Okay. Make the perception check, please, first.
16.
Okay. You find one of your bolts. The other one broke upon shattering against the other one, but you do manage to retrieve one. And for the detect magic, you're noticing that each of these squirrels are glowing with the same color as transmutation magic.
Okay.
You can use that knowledge to help anyone identify what these squirrels would be good used in, with a +4 to whoever wants to do the lore test on that one.
So I'm going to go, hey gang, this is what I've discovered. Do as you please. Can I also take the time to cast a healing spell on myself?
Yeah, we're out of combat. You're good to go. Does anybody have the lore skill that they want to try to identify these bodies with?
I'm just looking at my skill set. I can do a basic roll because my lore is labor. So
crafting
lore
could
is
also
games.
do it. If anybody has a crafting skill, that would help you.
Underworld and warfare, but apparently I'm not very good at the warfare part.
So there's a crafting skill for 16.
Okay.
I'll take nature for 1, Bob.
After studying it, and you do know it's kind of been used for, so I'll give you an untrained lore skill to see if you can put this together at a plus. Let's do +5. Dr. Ock, yeah, Quack. Sorry, Dr. Ock.
I wish. 17 on the nature.
Yes. You know that with the proper time and skill, these 3 hides, if they were skinned properly and treated properly, will make very good +1 studded leather armor. Or leather armor of any kind. It will give you a +1 magical enhancement to your armor class.
So if we skin them for dinner and then keep the skin, we upgrade.
You can make 2 sets of armor out of it.
This is better than the rats that drop poisons and potions in Diablo.
Absolutely.
But then again, you have to pass your...
on your downtime.
Would it be nature or lore or crafting? I think all 3 of those could actually be used for cooking, tanning, hiding, skinning. We'll just go with whatever's higher for whoever wants to do that.
So that would
Jared, you said that in the packs that we got that they were handing out to everybody that there were axes in it, right?
Yes, there's like little hatchets.
So I'm going to put a hatchet on me as a weapon.
Very good. Improvised weapon will be -1 on attacks and damage, though. since it's not designed for combat.
I've got a trained crafting with a +4. Will that do us any good?
Yeah, that'll give you that. I'll allow that for skinning if nobody has. What would that be? Survival? Really not sure how they changed the skills.
Yeah, I have an untrained survival. Has anybody else got survival?
Yes.
I'm thinking I can pull this up. It's easy enough.
I do too.
I have survival.
Yeah.
The survival cover.
6. Never mind.
Yeah, it's foraging, so why not?
I'm busy chatting to the ancestors on the stream.
I have a 25.
All right, between all of you working together and helping out, now that you know that this skin could be used for something, I will definitely say that you all managed to actually not only skin but start the prepping process for these hides. So you, if you keep working on these on this trip, you should have a set of armor by the end of the week. 2 sets, really. So daily, we'll just do a simple crafting check. Combined, since you all seem to be wanting to get this done. So there we go. So there you go. You guys got some food, some more food that you can prepare. You've got some experience. You've ran into one of the unique creatures that I am building for this game.
The squirrels are huge and covered in stone armor. What happens at 10th level? Holy crap, the ancestors. That's why everybody's dead. They're all up there being ancestors because the freaking squirrels, let alone, will just wipes out the community. No wonder how he back in the valley. We got 4 years. He said we had 4 years of water.
That's true.
Let's go back.
Absolutely. That's part of that.
It's scary out here. You guys scoffed at my armored wagon. The freaking squirrels are deadly. What's next? Horned rabbits?
No, that's
You feel like a drink?
that's in your armored wagon you bought.
Oh, I don't know that.
Where do we add the experience, or is that taken care of on your end, Jared?
I actually am not positive on that. I thought that would be...
No.
Because it's in the combat log, it's in the encounter log, but I don't think there's a way for me to transfer that.
Well,
is it under notes? No, it's not under notes.
All these questions and more will be answered next time because we're out of time for tonight. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're watching, we are new to streaming. We're new to video. Mostly podcasts is our bag, and you can check out all of our stuff at rollmongers.com. There are links to our YouTube. There's links to our Twitch. There's links to our Twitter and a lot of podcast hosts. You can find us on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, Spreaker. We are everywhere. This is technically show number 7. Simply Second Edition is about our 7th podcast, and we got a brand new crew. I want to thank my wife Cheryl. I want to thank our rules lawyer, now turning player, Joe Gibson, for joining us. I want to thank my old high school chum who hasn't played in freaking years to come over to the house
26
tonight. Awesome. He hasn't played since like 2nd edition. Now he's jumping into like Pathfinder 2. And I'd like to thank you for joining us. I feel I missed somebody. Oh, yes, right. Jared. Our GM.
So, encounter level going up next week. Okay.
Right. Let's remember, it's mom over here, or dad, or whichever role he's going to play. Come on.
It's okay. He'll be playing in a separate sandbox.
Oh, no. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, all.
Good night, everyone.